Can you hear me well? Nice. So, so have you gone through all the actions also? Actions also? Nice. Okay. So what we're going to do is now, let's go and launch EC2 instance. And then in our last class, we stopped here. So we need to create the image, correct? Yes or no? So let's go ahead and create the image. For that, should we go and launch our EC2 instance? Yes. So let's go and launch our EC2 instance. So click on launch. Now you are masters in launching the EC2 instance, correct? How much time is taking for you to launch? Few seconds, correct? Nice. So call it as Linux instance. You can give any name. Browse, retire, Red Hat, and then T2 micro is fine. Keep air, 9 batch, edit, default, put it in 1A, select existing security group, and then boom, that's it. Correct? Go and launch. Okay, so now EC2 instance getting launched. So what we're gonna do is, now we have the EC2 instance. What if I want to take the whole backup of the EC2 instance? What is the backup of the EC2 instance called? Huh? Image. What is that? Image. The backup of the volume is called snapshot. So the whole backup of the EC2 instance is called the image. What is that image called in AWS? AMI. So consider that I have my EC2 instance running. And how many volumes are there for that EC2 instance? Oh, no. How many are there? 1 or 2? 2. Huh? Only 1? No. Did I add additional volume? Then how come it is your... Right? So how many volumes are there? Only 1 volume. That is the root volume. Did I add additional volume? No. So welcome. Okay. So that is the root volume. So can I say this is the parent EC2 instance? Can I say? Consider this as a parent EC2 instance. So from this, we are going and creating the image. So if you're creating the image, as per our theoretical, what we have learned, if you're creating the image, does the image includes volumes also? Yes. How many volumes? Only 1 volume. Okay. Let's go ahead and create an image now. So select that and then go to actions, security, image, and then click on create image. So can I call it as Linux image? You are creating the image. What is this image called? Custom AMI. Remember, we can call it as custom AMI. Image description, you can give any name. This is my Linux image. You can give any name. So that you might have so many images, no? So to identify, you can give a proper description in your real time. Reboot. So if you click on no reboot, so the AWS, EC2 will not reboot it. Simple as that. But is it recommended to stop and take the backup? Stop and take the image? It is recommended. But is it mandated to stop your EC2 instance or reboot the EC2 instance? No need. You can just go ahead and then take it. And now, guys, in this single page itself, you will get so many certification questions sometimes. Okay. 1. The parent EC2 instance of this is encrypted? Yes, sir. No. Not encrypted. Correct? It is not The meaning of encryption meaning what here? So guys, here, this is a parent EC2 instance, correct? And then this has a volume. Is it possible to encrypt the EC2 instance? Is it possible to encrypt the volume? Volume. Does anywhere did we say that to encrypt the EC2 instance? No. Encrypting the EC2 instance is nothing but encrypting the volume. By default, our volumes are encrypted? No. By default, no. So my EC2 instance, I have launched an EC2 instance, one root volume. So is it encrypted? No. And anything from you create out of this is encrypted or not encrypted? Not encrypted. Got it now? So now, and you have how many volumes you have put to the parent EC2 instance? Only one volume. This is the one volume, right? This is the one volume. But here, when you are creating the image, is it possible to change of anything except the size? Okay, now what is your parent EC2 instance volume size? Let's say, how much? Na? How do I check? Okay, here itself it says how much it is? 10 GB. The root volume is 10 GB. And you're creating an image out of it. You're creating a image out of it. Let's say, for example, this is the image. Okay. And this image also contain how much size? 10 GB. But when you're creating an image, can you change the size of the volume? Answer is yes. While creating image, you can change the size of the volume. How do you see this? Is it editable? Yes. So by default, delete on termination is enable. But can you make it disable if you want while creating an image? Yes. So here is a certification. Please write down. Okay, I'll open the notepad, open your books and start writing. Mm, if the EC2 instance is not encrypted, not encrypted volumes. Yeah. AMI also not encrypted. And next, it is possible to increase the root volume size of the EC2 instance while creating the AMI. Okay. Can someone answer that? Is it possible to decrease the volume size? Is it possible to decrease the volume size? Yes or no? We have so many people. Yes or no? Be confident. That's what I'm saying. Is it possible? Okay, now in our starting overview of the services, we did overview of the services, no? There we discuss about root volume, additional volume. Can you open that page? Can you just open that page once? And in that bottom, come bottom, and there is a one line I gave you. Just read that out. There is a line. We can increase the volume size on fly. There will be a one line. There we can increase the volume size on fly. And after that, there will be one line. Just read down. What is that? Volume size cannot be decreased. Volume size cannot be decreased. Is it possible to decrease the volume size? Answer is no. Say confidently. Answer is no. So perfectly confidently you should say, is it possible to decrease the volume size? No. Any point of time you cannot be able to decrease the volume size. Can you increase it? You can increase it. Okay. There is a question here, sir. In what cases we have to increase the volume size while creating the AMI? Okay. Now here we have the EC2 instance volume size is only 10 GB. Correct. So now I am creating an image. Is it mandatory that I need to keep 10 GB? No, but it's up to me. I can give 50 GB or 500 GB also for my root volume. Yes, because I might have a requirement from this image. What we can do? You can create an EC2 instance from this. If you launch an EC2 instance from this image, what is the root volume size? 500 GB. So if we have a requirement of having the more size with the same data of your parent EC2 instance, then create an image and increase the size and then create an EC2 instance out of it. That is your answer. Can we increase the size of the additional volume while creating the image? Hold on. Okay. Now, is it possible to decrease the volume size? And the answer is no. Can we increase it? Yes. Is it encrypted? No. Why it is not? Why it is grayed out here? Because your parent ECU instance root volume is encrypted or not encrypted? Not encrypted. That's why it is not encrypted. So now can we go and add an additional volume while creating the image also? Yes. See? But the parent EC2 instance has how many volumes? Only one volume. But while creating an image, can you add additional volumes additionally? Yes. Click on add volume here. There is a question. Is there any data loss while creating the AMI with smaller size than the volume, sir? Just now I shouted. Is it possible to decrease the volume size? No. Online guys, keep your headphones very in your ears properly. Okay. So now is it possible to add additional volume while creating an image? Don't write down. I'll just write it here. So it is possible to create additional volume while creating the AMI. Okay. So now question here is, we have volumes are classified into two types. What are those? Volumes are classified into two types. What are those? EBS volumes and then instance store volumes. Which is the volumes that we should be using is EBS. Is it possible for us to go and select the instance store volume? No. How do you get the instance store volumes? By taking the bigger instance type, correct? So additional volume, you can go with the EBS volume or you have instance store volumes here. We have instance store. Instance store volume 0 to all the way you can go up to 23. But is it possible to give the size? This, how much size that you get? 80 GB only. Okay. If I go the second one, 80. Can I add multiple instance store volume if you want like this? Yes. Why I didn't told you this before? Because you will get confused unnecessarily. For that reason, I didn't told. But while creating image, can you add the instance store volumes like this? How much GB, Nana? 80 GB. So here I'll write, it is possible to add ISV volumes while creating the AMI. Yes. Is it possible to modify that 80 GB? No. Not here. Wait. Okay, ma? Done? Nice. You can have this ISV volumes are free. Hey, ISV volumes are free. For T2 micro also, you can add it, no issues. Okay, nice. But these are encrypted. ISV volumes are not encrypted. ISV volumes are not encrypted while creating the AMI. Yes, Srikant. Not or cannot be encrypted. Sorry. Because there is no way, right? It is grayed out. Okay, ma? Nice. So if you add volume number this much also, you will get 80 GB only. Should I go and delete it? Yes. I don't want IS volume. Can you go and add EBS volumes? Yes. EBS volumes, you can have how much size ever you want, you can have it. So let's say I can have 50 GB also. And can we encrypt the additional volumes here? Yes. That is also one certification question. Additional volumes, additional EBS volumes can be encrypted while creating the AMI. Okay. Okay, ma, done. Nice. So I'm not adding additional volume here now. Okay. And did we also learn this? And how many volumes are there at the moment here? Only one root volume. And if you're creating an image out of it, if you're creating an image out of it, I told you a parallelly snapshot will be created. Correct? Which one? Snapshot. How many volumes are there? One volume. How many snapshots will be created? And if you have two volumes, two snapshots. How many volumes are there? Those many snapshots will get created. But I written this on the paint on this day. I'm not writing it now. Okay. Okay. Nice. So see, during the image creation process, Amazon EC2 to create a snapshot of each of the above volumes. How many volumes are there? Those many snapshots will get created. Nice. And then tags. Tags are optional for you. So here, if you're creating an image, two things will get created. One is image will get created and then snapshot will get created. And you want to have the same tags or different tags, up to you. If you say that tag image and snapshot together or tag image and snapshot separate. If you want separate, you can give the new tags. Otherwise, keep the same tag. Tag meaning you will get the same thing. Is it clear, guys? See how many certifications we got, questions that we got from just creating an image, correct? While creating an image, additional volume is free. Double ఊరికే రావు. Right? So nothing is free except your 30 GB of your root volume. If you add another additional volume of 5 GB or 10 GB also, it will be charged. Nothing is free. Okay. So should we go and create an image now? Yes. Go ahead and then click on create image. Boom. So this is how you create an image. So guys, I haven't done anything inside the EC2 instance. That is a plain image. If I went and log into the EC2 instance and install something and deploy some applications, etc., my image also contain the same thing? Yes. And from that image, what we can do? We can launch the EC2 instance. Okay, now? Do you all understand how to create an image? So where are the images? On the left side, you see AMIs. Click on it and you have your AMI here. So which AMI? It's a Linux instance AMI. You can give a proper name. Okay, ma? So now let us go ahead and then learn what are the options we have it here. So this is the image and now it is still getting created. It is status is pending. And by default image is public or private? By default the images are private. Do you see visibility is private? Can you make it public if required? Yes. Just now we learned that, right? There is a question, sir. After creating an image, if I install any software on EC2, will my image capture it? Oh, after creating an image, after creating an image, it is a point in time. No, yes or no? You have the image created already. Later, you have installed something on EC2. Will that image will capture the thing? No. Again, you need to create a new image. You need to recreate the image. Very good. Okay, now it is still pending. Because if it is pending, okay, now we got all these things. Okay, see here. So let's see what are the options we have here. Number one is copy option. Where did you heard this copy option? What's that? Today is Monday. You're asking so many questions. So if you want to encrypt from not encrypted, you need to use what option? Copy option. Correct? So now this image is encrypted. This image is encrypted. No, because the volumes are not encrypted. That's why this image is not encrypted. But if you want to encrypt it, what is the option you have? Copy option you have. Copy AMI. But can we copy the image from one region to other region? Yes, right? So you can copy the image from one region to other region. Can you copy the snapshot also from one region to other region? Yes. One account to another account? Yes. So snapshot, we'll talk it later. We are talking about AMIs. Let's talk on AMIs. So copy AMI. So now let's say, for example, in which region we are? In Mumbai region. In Mumbai region, I have my AMI. I have installed so many things on my EC2 instance. I created an AMI, but I want to have the same application, same configuration in another region also. Let's say Ireland. Do I need to go ahead and then install configure again in Ireland EC2 Ireland? No. What do you do? Copy this AMI from Mumbai to Ireland. Should we copy it? Let's go and do it. How to do it? So go here and click on copy AMI. So here, copy AMI, AMI copy name. So can you say here Ireland? Yes. To which region? Ireland region. Okay. To which region? And while copying, can you encrypt it also? Yes. This is the place where you can. But I'll create encryption later. But can I simply copy it? Click on copy AMI. Boom. So where should I go and see that? Let's go to Ireland. It will be very cold. Huh? Do you like Ireland? You don't know? You don't like snow and all? What? I went to Tallinn. It's one of the small country in Europe. I went through ship from Finland to Tallinn. It's like, you see on the ocean, the sea is completely freezed in December. It's completely freeze. Generally, what we have seas, you will get tides of water, right? The sea is completely freeze for so many meters down. So our ship, what we used to do is, I went through icebreaker ship. So the ship, what we go is, it will break the ice and then it will travel. So it was a very nice and fun. So, and in the midnight, my ship stayed on the sea for so many hours because my destination is very small, very near. So it has to stay on the seaside. And when we go there, and it's completely ice packed, that country. It's very small country. So you have to just go walk there and then pluck your apples, and it's see apples and all. For us it is how much is kilo? 100, 120, 150 rupees. And cherries, do you find the cherries here? Cherries and apples, peaches, and strawberries. Everything is there on the roadside only. While walking, we used to pluck the apples and then eat and go. General Indians will do. I used to do that. For for them, it is very common, right? Can this? Okay, this is all going somewhere. Sorry. Okay, but I know it is interesting topics. But sir, what are you talking, sir? Huh? Please share my experience, sir. Yeah, well, I was telling like I got it. Okay, so I was saying apples and then peaches and all these are very common in their country. Will they able to see mangoes? I took mangoes from here, and for them it is like something alien fruit for them. How much it is this much sweet, Ray? So we used to, and my friend is there. His name is Dragos. Uh, he has a very big lawn garden. So it is few kilometers from the town. We call it as downtown. So it's completely the garden is full of grapes. Grapes are very common in how we have trees in our home, in our lawn. What kind of trees you have? Flowers, rose plants and all. It is like the grapes are very common in each and every house. You have that pandiri, what do you call, right? Scrip. So many different kind of grapes, yeah. So we used to see only green grapes and black grapes. There, oh my God. Yeah, different type of grapes. And if you eat one grape, it is sweet like honey. It is too good. They used to take the wine. Wine is simple. You take that grapes, don't touch it for a few days, and maragabetu, we become wine. All right. So you spoil that grapes and it will become wine. So we should. I don't have a habit of taking all these things, but yeah. But the thing is, we are not allowed to drink that grapes. You keep that grapes for some time and you take the juice of it. No, you cannot store it for 1 or 2 days. After 2 days, it will become wine automatically. Right. So, and they used to prepare jam from the grapes. They prepare the jam, and from the apples, they prepare the jam. They have the cold storage. It's a wooden house they have in the farm, right? They go inside and they store, and everything is prepared there only. It's too good, and you have a nice snow. And I was there when it was minus 25. Minus 25. Just imagine. Minus 25. So we call it as White Christmas. So when they have snow at the Christmas time, they call it as White Christmas. So it was very fun time. I pray God also for you to be there sometime in your life. Yeah. Okay. And I have also a habit of watching in YouTube. I don't watch movies and all generally. So I watched all this Europe side, and then there's so many countries where you see different kind of fruits, right? And they have the tradition to go and prepare different kind of things. So go and watch those things. Not always that song nowadays, right? Not that songs and all. But you watch. But thing is, sometimes you get some. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Let's go back and why I'm on my console now here, dashboard. Okay, this in Ireland, right? So this bloody Ireland took me there. Okay. Okay. Because some people said, I don't like. No, you should like, man. So it is completely different. Nice places. You have to explore those. Okay. So go into Ireland, go to EC2. So what we did, we have copied the image from one region to another region, right? So let's go to AMI here. And do you see this here? Linux image, Ireland. So did it copy it from Mumbai to Ireland? Yes. So this is how you copy from one region to another region. And guys, when you're doing the practical, this is also one of the practical for you. Don't wait until to make it available here. You copy it from this region to another region, and then Kusuk, you go ahead and then delete it. Unnecessary, because your parent EC2 instance volume has how much size? 8 GB or 10 GB. That 10 GB data is getting transferred from one region to other region, which will be cost. That is a data transfer cost. For that reason, no need to wait to make it available. You know how to do it, right? Just go ahead and deregister. Deregister meaning here, delete. Deleting the AMI is nothing but deregister the AMI. Click on deregister and then deregister it. Right? Yes. So, when you create an image, when you copy the image, the snapshot is also getting copied here. Yes. What you need to do for that? That also you go and delete it. Okay. You understood how to copy it now? Nandakishore, I answered you. Okay. So now you know how to select that, and then you know how to copy AMI. So, and can we encrypt the AMI? This image is encrypted? No. Should we encrypt the image? Okay. How? Copy option, copy AMI. So I need to have the encryption image in my same region, Mumbai region. So how do we do it? So I call it as Linux image encrypted. I call this, and then encrypted Linux image. And I put it in the same Mumbai region and I say encrypt. So guys, encryption is not encryption meaning from which service you can encrypt it. What is the service that you can use for encryption? KMS. What is that? What is that? KMS, Key Management Service. So basically, Key Management Service, KMS is giving you default key will be there. For every service, there will be a default key. What, Nana? For every service, there will be a default key. For EBS, you have AWS/EBS. What is the key name? AWS/EBS. If you go to S3, you will get AWS/S3. If you go to RDS, AWS/RDS. If you go for EFS, AWS/EFS. So for each and every service, there will be a default key, encryption key will be provided by the KMS. So do you see here? So what is the key that here you have? AWS/EBS is there. So you can use that key and click on copy AMI. See, you got the. So I'm just giving a name. Got it, guys? See, encryption image got creating it. Got it? Do you know, understood how to create an encryption image now? All right. So now edit. Next one is edit AMI permissions. So by default, this image is public or private? Private. Can we make it public? Yes. And also, did we learn that can we share the image from one account to another account? Yes, possible using AWS ID. Fantastic. So click on edit AMI permissions, and then by default the image is private. Can I make it public? Yes. Select public and then save changes, and my image is now become public. So anyone can access my image now? Yes, anyone can access. If they know my image ID, anyone can access my image. But you are making it public. That is for everyone. That is for everyone. So now I ask, let's say, Bhargava, sir, can you please share your image to my account, please? Because I have done so many things on that image and he want to implement. He just does he need to install everything? No need. So I share the image to him. From that image, he can go and launch the EC2 instance. Simple. So can I share to his account? Yes. How? Go ahead and then edit AMI. So I make it private. And do you see this here? Add account ID. So if I give account ID of Bhargav's and click on share AMI, this AMI will be visible in his account. So if I'm sharing this to other account, this will become public or still private? Still private, because I'm not sharing to everyone. I'm just sharing only to particular person. That is still private. Got it now? How to share it? You can customize. Can we customize the image? Yes, of course. You can install, you can do whatever you want. No, they need to pay Akhil. So once I have shared to Bhargav, so he has full rights on that image, correct? Because I shared already. And if I have image, I'll get charged. And if he has also image, he will get charged. Okay. So that is how you share the image. So can I make it private again? Yes, select the private option and make it private again. Nice. And what do you do? What do you do from this AMI generally? From EC2, you create an AMI. From AMI, what you can create again? To EC2. So from here, from this AMI, can I go and launch an EC2 instance? Yes. On-demand EC2 instance, can I launch? Yes. Spot also can I launch? Similar. Same maja. See here, if you go to instances and if you click on launch instance, here is a way you are selecting the AMI from here. So from here, you are selecting the AMI. See, from here, browse more AMI. From here, you are selecting the image, correct? And if you want to select your image that you have created just now, where should you go? My. But how many are there? Why two? One is, why we have two? One image that we have created with the encrypted one, another one is not encrypted. So how many images are there? Two images are there. And how many snapshots will be there? Two snapshots will be super. So if we click on my AMI, do you see Linux image encrypted is there? Linux image. So whichever, can you create your own image and launch EC2 instance from here? Yes, select it and launch. Got it? From here also you can do like this, or directly from that image also select that image. And then can you launch an EC2 instance from here? Yes, you can launch it. But the thing is here, guys, here it is requesting spot instance. Remember spot? I showed you how to do the spot. So from this image, you can click on request spot instance also. But do you go and spot it? No. So it is giving for the same console, no? It is giving the same console. But where do you get it? That spot option. Where do you get the spot option? Right. So edit it. So in the somewhere we saw, no, in advance. Here we go and spot it. Okay. Are you spotting it now? Don't spot it. Tags, deregister, change description. If you want to change the description here, you can change it. Manage AMI deprecation. What is deprecation meaning? Deprecation meaning generally. What do you mean by deprecation? Deprecation is nothing but degraded or outdated or out of date or expired. Right? Simple. Okay, now, simple. See here, guys. Today. Now, in my real time, guys, I have so many AMIs. I have so many AMIs. Now, you all guys are you're in my team. So, you are working with me. So, I have maintained so many AMIs. So, is it possible for me to understand which image is used and which image is not used? If you have so many AMIs? No. And I don't want anyone from you to launch an EC2 instance from that old AMI. Is it recommended to launch an EC2 instance from my old AMIs? No, I'll be giving the latest AMIs all the time, right? But how do I know that is an old AMI? Either through timestamp, which is very difficult for me to understand, all right, or to keep a track. So instead of that, what you can do? Manage image deprecation. Deprecation meaning you can keep it as out of date or expired. So it's a deprecated. So deprecated means, can you launch an EC2 instance from the deprecated AMI? No. So that is called deprecation. Let's say this is the image from next month. This time this image should get deprecated. How do I do? Manage AMI and then enable it. And when let's say July, okay, next Friday at this time, it will get deprecated. So if you go in the last, you have deprecation time. Automatically, it will say deprecated at that time. Clear? Got it? Everyone understood all the option? And then you can ignore this. Register instant store backed AMIs. Are we using instant store backed AMIs? No. So it is recommended to use EBS backed AMIs, not the instant store. But instant store AMIs, remember, EBS volumes are created from snapshots, and instant store volumes are created from template, which is stored in the S3. Correct? So here, if you have the template in S3, register instant store AMI, and it is asking from S3. But do we do that? Not required. So you can ignore that option for now. Is it clear? All the options on the image now? No. Is this clear? Okay. So this is the concepts of images. Any questions still here? All clear? Image. Once it is deprecated, it's done. You have to delete it. That meaning for the old AMS only, you can go to deprecation. Can you go and disable the disable? You can go ahead and then disable it also. If you don't want to deprecate, uncheck. Okay. Correct. Correct. Right. Okay. So guys, do you see this here? We say there is a filter called owned by me, private images, public images. Owned by me meaning what? Images that is owned by you. And then private images meaning if anyone sharing the images to you, that will be your private images. Public images meaning it's all public. And let's say if I select how many public images are there? Almost 60,000 public AMIs are there. But is it recommended for you to go and launch an EC2 instance from this public AMIs? But there are few AMIs which you can do, which you can launch if you know. Guys, in your advanced topics, not here, in let's say in DevOps, in somewhere. So when you're writing some Docker files or there are different technologies, right? There, they'll use these public images. So in that case, these public images generally will be used. But is it recommended to you go and launch public, use EC2 instance from these public AMIs? Definitely no. So similarly, guys, AMIs we have seen. You have the same thing for, yes, you can, Nandakishore. Let's go to snapshots. How many snapshots will be there now? 2 snapshots will be there. So if I go here, 2 snapshots are there. One is the snapshot which is encrypted, another one is not encrypted. In snapshot, what is snapshot? Copy of the volume. But did we discuss about the volumes here yet? No, we haven't discussed about the volumes, but we'll talk volumes in the next session. But here, let's see for the snapshots. So because it has the same options. So let's select one of the snapshot. Okay. So guys, from this snapshot, what do you create? Volumes. How to create volumes? I'll show tomorrow. Okay. So here, click on create volume from snapshot. If you click on create volume, volumes will be created. Guys, your snapshot has availability zones? Auna. Nijama. Huh? Snapshot has availability zone? Snapshot is a backup. No. How does it becomes availability zone? We have learned theory. You have to implement it here. Does the snapshot has availability zones? Does the AMIs has availability zones? No. Does the volumes has availability zones? Yes. Does the EC2 instance has availability zones? Yes. And EC2 instance and the volume should be in the same availability zone? Yes. 1A volume can be attached to 1B EC2 instance? 1A volume can be attached to 1B EC2 instance? Answer is no, because it isn't in the different availability zone. I have 1A volume, can be attached to 1A EC2 instance? Yes. Okay, now. So now you are creating the volume. See, we have seen different types of volumes, no? What are those? GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2, SC1, ST1, standard. So if you want to create a volume, you can select any of the type. And what is the maximum size of the volume that you can have? 16 TB, terabyte. So you can go with the 16 terabyte. And definitely we need to select the availability zone, no? While creating then volume, definitely need to select a availability zone. So which availability zone you need to select? Any of the availability zone or which one? Based on the EC2 instance. If you want to add volume are creating, end of the day you are attaching the volume to the EC2 instance, no? And that if the EC2 instance in 1A, you need to create the volume in 1A. If the EC2 instance in 1B, volume should be in 1B. So based on that, you need to select it. And then if you want encryption, and by the way, why it is getting encrypted? Because the snapshot which I have selected is encrypted. So this is an encrypted snapshot. And if I create a volume out of it, is it encrypted or not encrypted? My snapshot is encrypted and I create a volume out of it. It is encrypted, not encrypted? Encrypted. Okay? Okay. Now tell me, this snapshot has what? Volume. Volume has what? What does the volume inside contain? OS. What does it contain? OS. That means this snapshot contain OS now? Yes or no? This snapshot contains OS. If the snapshot contain OS, can you create an image out of it? Answer is yes. This one we haven't learned because if I tell this at that time, you'll get confused. For that reason, Dacham, right? I stored it for you. So guys, do you see this? Create image from snapshot, provided the snapshot should contain operating system. If the snapshot contains operating system, then can you create an image out of it? Yes, you can create. So if you click on create image, so give the image name, give the description, and what is the device, root device name? /dev/sd1. And then just go ahead and then create image. But I'm not creating, and that is a task for you. Okay. How did we do copy AMI? Have we done copy AMI? Similarly, copy snapshot. Can you copy the snapshot from one region to other region? Can you share the snapshot from one account to another account? Yes. You see? Copy snapshot, which from this region to, but the thing is nasty fellow. I mean, it would have been good to give the region names, no? But you got this one, but that's fine. Can you encrypt the snapshot while copy? Yes. And modify permissions. What is modify permissions? If you want to share this snapshot from one account to another account, then modify. Click on modify permissions. You can share this to one account to another. How we did for snapshot? Similarly, how did for AMIs? Similarly, snapshots. But here one thing. For a first snapshot, modify permissions is grayed out. For the second snapshot, modify permissions is there. Why? Wabo, that is a certification question. Please write. So encrypted snapshots cannot be shared to other AWS account. After creating volume from a snapshot, you cannot change once the guys, Once the volume is created in 1A, is it possible to change to 1B? But what if you, how you want to do that? How you have to do? See here, I have the volume in 1A, but I want this volume in 1B now. Can you move the volume to directly to 1B? No. What you do using? Snapshot. You create a remember crosstask. What is that we have used? A triple R instance, baby instance, right? So what you have to do, you have to create a snapshot out of it. From the snapshot, create a volume in which available zone? 1B available zone. Take it and attach it here. Okay. So that is the reason here. Okay. And then next one is manage fast snapshot restore. Remember FSR? We learned about FSR. What is FSR? Okay, fast snapshot restore. So fast snapshot restore meaning generally it will take time now to create a volume from this snapshot. Yes, but if you want to do it immediately, if you want to get the utilization or get the performance of the volume immediately, then you can use it. But is it free? It is billable. But what you need to do is click on manage fast snapshot. Oh, you need to first it is by default it is disabled. What you need to do for that? Enable. But remember, if you enable, you will get the bill. Don't do that. But it's a matter of just click. Okay, but don't do it. And then next is archive snapshot. Guys, I said there are two types of storage tiers in snapshots. What are those? Standard tier and then archive tier. Do you see the storage tier? By default, it is standard. So standard meaning anyone can go and use it. From this snapshot, can I go and create a volume? Yes. But if you make this, and when do you go and do the archive? If you are not using the snapshot. And if you're not using the snapshot, you can go and do the archive. What is archive? Keep it aside. Keep it aside. You're not using it for longer time, right? So click on, if you just click on archive and click on archive snapshot, archive meaning compressed. No. Archive meaning you are not using frequently and keeping aside. That's it. Okay. It is not compressing it. But how much percentage discount you will get if you keep it archive? 75. So you put the stone, I'll correct it next time. It is not 95. How much it is? 75. How much? 75% discount. So, but I told you, how much time will it to restore it from archive? 24 hours to 72 hours. Now, it's just a matter of selecting it and click on archive snapshot and click on archive. See, is currently used by another EMI. So, not this. So, we need to, guys, these snapshots are created by AMIs only, no? These snapshots are created by AMIs. But if you have your own snapshots, you can do that. But snapshots which are created from AMI can be archived? Certification question. Snapshots which are created from AMIs automatically, these AMIs cannot be archived. In archive tab. But if you have a normal snapshot, you can archive it. But how do we create a snapshot from where? From volume. So tomorrow we discuss about the volume, and tomorrow also we create a snapshot. Okay, ma? Okay. Next, if we have in archive mode, can you restore it? This is a restore. You want me to show that again? Done? Okay. So guys, this is in the standard mode. So if you want to, if you had is in archive mode, can you restore it from the archive mode? Yes. And you can change the restore period time also. And then delete snapshot, manage tags. Rest all fine. end. And do you see this here? What is this? Did we learn about recycle bin? What is recycle bin? If you accidentally delete AMIs or snapshot, all these snapshots or AMIs will get in the recycle bin. So from that recycle bin, can we recover it again? Yes, but all snapshot will go to the recycle bin based on. So now, do you have any tags? Did I mention any tags here? No. Should I go and mention the tags, for example? Yes. So you can give any tag. So can I say that recycle? Then it will go to the recycle bin. So can I say recycle bin is equal to yes? Okay, I did this. And can I give it for? Oh, I was just wondered how many AMIs are there. You also don't get shocked because you need to select owned by me. So don't come and say, sir, I have 60,000 AMI someone launched. Don't do. So here go to here. Okay, so now I have this. Can I go and put the tag here? One more tag. So what tag? Recycle bin is equal to yes. Okay, now go to snapshots. Recycle bin. Open that. So in recycle bin, you need to do what? Recreate a retention rule. In our recycle bin also, let's say all the snapshots got deleted and are there in recycle bin. For how many days it should be there in recycle bin? That is nothing but retention rule. So if you put it as 7 days, 7 days will be there. After that, it will get deleted automatically. Okay. So now click on create retention rule. So I call it as a test rule. Resource type. Which one? AMIs are snapshots. You can take anything. So recycle bin is applicable for AMIs and snapshot. Write down. Recycle bin is applicable only for AMIs and snapshots. Okay. Recycle bin is applicable for AMIs and snapshots on that. So now you take one example. Which one should we take, snapshot or AMI? Whichever is fine. Okay. I select AMI. Apply to all resource. If I say apply to all resource, it will applicable for the entire AMIs. But if I don't, I can go and mention if any AMIs has recycle bin is equal to yes. And how many days retention period? 7 days you put. Guys, that is also depend upon your company. If your manager, if your company asks, how you need to ask your manager or team lead, how many days retention rule I should keep, because emails will be deleted automatically. It will not be in recycle bin anymore. So just put someday. But maximum how many days? 1 year you can have. Please write down. In recycle bin, you can have the resources for 1 year. In 1 day, maximum 365 days. But guys, is it recommended to go with the tag wise or for all? If you go for all, you just imagine if you have 100 AMIs, if someone deleted, all 100 AMIs will go and sit in recycle bin. You can do that also, but it's not recommended. That will not be generally case. But if you well manage it properly, then so click on create retention rule. So there was a rule before. I don't know. So it got okay. Okay. So guys, now I go ahead to the AMI. Oh, I'm in my home variation. So which has recycle bin. So if I go ahead and then deregister AMI. Deregister is nothing but delete the AMI. So if I go to resources here, there were two rules were there, no? Do you see this AMI here? Right? So either you can go, if you deleted the snapshot, snapshots will come here. If you delete the AMIs, see, I just deleted the AMI, no? I deleted. And can I recover it? Click on recover. And if I go and see here, if I refresh it, I see the AMI here. Do you all understood how to move it? Based on the tag, you can move it to recycle bin and you can recover it. So that is on, yes, that is on recycle bin. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone, guys? And then we have life cycle manager. What is life cycle manager? Anyone? Which takes the snapshots and AMIs both automatically. So now let's say you have the volume. How many volumes are there now? Only one. How many instances are there? Only one instance is there. For that reason, we have how many volumes are there? Only one volume section. I'll talk tomorrow. Okay. But now just imagine I have 50 volumes like this and I want to take the snapshot. Is it possible for me to go and take this one by one or for all 50? Is it possible for me to take one by one snapshot for all the 50 times? No. What do you do? Create a life cycle manager rule. So here we'll say, Are Babu, whichever the volume has this tag, take the snapshot. What time? You can mention the schedule time. And for images also, whichever the image has this tag, take that. I mean, whichever the EC2 instance has this tag, take the image out of it automatically. You're getting it, Chitty? If you're not getting it, please ask me again. No issues. Okay. So, but it's very simple. So, for example, should I go for the volume and give some tag? Can I say backup is equal to yes? So guys, you need to maintain the same tag for all the volumes, correct? If you have 50 volumes, you need to maintain the same tag. Or you can give the another multiple tags also, no issues. Okay, should we go ahead? See here, lifecycle manager is there, no? Are we going for snapshot or are we going for AMI? Guys, I'm talking about the volumes. So here, to which lifecycle I need to create for snapshot or for AMIs? Snapshot. Select the snapshot and click on next. So you're going for volumes or instance? Volume. And your target resource, what are the targets resource tags? Which one? Backup is equal to yes. If any volume has backup is equal to yes, that will get snapshot automatically. Can you add multiple also? Yes, you can add multiple tags also you can add. You're getting it, Chitty? If you put that face, I'll repeat again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, volumes, no? Let's say volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have so many volumes like this, correct? So if I want to take the backup of these volumes, what is that called? Backup of the volumes are called snapshot. So I need to take the backup of all these volumes. Will you take it one by one manually? Take snapshot, take snapshot, take snapshot, take snapshot. No, right? What you need to do? You need to automate it. And I still remember, I told you this already before. I used to write lambdas Python scripts. But is it required to write the Python scripts now? No, because we have a concept called lifecycle manager. So using lifecycle manager, can you take the snapshots automatically? Yes. But and you have so many volumes. And which are the volumes that you want to take the snapshots? Based on the tags. So for this volume, I'll say backup is equal to yes. And for this volume, I say backup is equal to yes. Yes. I have like this. And then for others, let's say team is equal to, let's say someone is maintaining critical, yes. Someone is maintaining critical as yes, critical as. So you have the volumes like this. And I want to take the backup of the volumes which has backup is equal to yes and critical is equal to yes. Can I take it manually or automatically? From where should I go? Go here and select snapshot AMISA. Now next. Here I need to select backup is equal to yes and one more critical is equal to yes. If at all is there, it will list it. But I will say recycle is equal to yes. So can you add like this how many tags ever you want? Yes. And then give the description and then click on next. Schedule it. When you want to take the snapshots, which time is this? UTC time. What is the UTC time, Nana? UTC time. Now it is 4:53 a.m. So based on that, can you in our night times you need generally backups where at what time you take? Night times only you take because no one is using your EC2 instance or volume. So at that time only you have to take the backups. So daily this may based on every 12 hours and what time let's say. But guys, you don't need to wait for night. If you want to do the testing, can you put it at 5 o'clock? Yes or no? 05. And wait for it. Automatically snapshots will be created. Yes. Select that. Retention. How many snapshots that you want to keep it? It put 7 days or how many days you keep it. You're getting it, right? You're scheduling it and you're taking the snapshots automatically of the volumes. And while taking the snapshots, you want to put it in standard tier or you want to archive it automatically? You put it in the standard tier. And if at all you want to archive it. If you want to enable fast snapshot restore, enable it. If you want to copy this snapshot automatically to another region, select this and enable it. But do you enable it now? No. And if you snapshot taking automatically here and you want to share this snapshot automatically to Bhargav's another accounts, can you enable this and give the ID? Yes, this will happen automatically. And these are all optional for you. Right? But if at all you want to do, while taking the snapshot, you can do the cross region to test it to your friend's account. And then review policy and create it. Simple. See here? So now exactly at what UTC time? 5 o'clock UTC time, guys, and my snapshots will get created automatically here. You got this, Nana? Everyone? Clear? Any questions? I'll stop it here. Will you able to do the practicals on this? Excellent. So let me open those tasks for you. So images task, guys, images task. See here, I will explain the task and you should do it. It will be very easy. Can you launch a Windows EC2 instance? Windows EC2 instance, log in it. And can you log into that Windows EC2 instance? And can you create some files or install some software inside your EC2 instance? Can you do it? Or simply on your desktop, right click and create a notepad. Create a notepad or text file. Create a text file. And from that EC2 instance, can you create an image? From that newly created AMI, can you launch an EC2 instance? And I want you log into that EC2 instance and see the desktop file is there or not. That is the concept of AMI only. No, whatever you do on the EC2 instance, you create an image it, and from that image, if you launch an EC2 instance, the same data will be there. Yes or no? But here, one small twist will be there. How do you log into the new EC2 instance that you have created from the image? Generally, to retrieve the password, how do you retrieve? Get the Windows password, no? Check this. I want you to check. There is small twist is there. Okay? Check that. Can you copy the image from one region to other region? Once verified, delete the image. Don't wait. Encrypt the image, you know? Okay? And from that, can you create an image, launch EC2 instance, and see is there any difference? Copy the encrypted in the same region, another region. Copy the snapshot to another region. Guys, once verified, delete it. Encrypt the snapshot and can you share it to other account? Is it possible to share an encrypted snapshot? No, but I have already did that for you. Okay. Try to share the image and snapshot to other account and create the image from the snapshot. And also archive snapshot and restore it. Don't do it. It will take 24 hours. Don't do it. But you know how to do it? Yes. Take the snapshot and restore it again. Huh? Yes, no? Yes. Recycle bin. And finally, data lifecycle manager. So, guys, image builder, it's completely different story. Did you saw image builder? Image builder. What is it? What is it? AMIs called? Golden AMIs. How can you forget gold, ladies? Right? How is that? Golden AMIs. How do you generate golden AMIs? Using image builder. So I told you that is completely DevOps related thing, right? It is not mandatory to learn, but if time permits, I'll cover that also in our EC2 section, but I don't commit. Okay. So don't do that and do data lifecycle policy. Can you do it? Just now we did it. Okay. Yes. So these are the tasks. Nice. So those are the tasks for you. And how to clean it up, guys? Go ahead and then terminate the EC2 instance. Terminate it. Okay. So now you tell me whether you want to reboot the machine or you don't want to reboot. That is the checkbox, Murli. So I have the snapshot, guys. Can I go and delete the snapshots? Huh? Okay, let's go and delete. Should I go and delete it? What it says? Who is the parent of these snapshots? AMIs. Can you delete the snapshots without the parent? So which one should be deleted? Parent or child? That is one of the tasks, but I did it here only now for you. Okay. So which one you have to do it? Parent. So AMIs, you delete is nothing but de-register. De-register AMI and go to snapshots. Select the snapshots and then go ahead and then delete. How to share snapshot from one account to another account? How, guys? Select and then I want you to share from one account to another account. How? Actions. Which one? copy, it is copying from one region to other region. I want to share from one account to another account. Modify permissions. And then add AWS ID, add the ID, and then add it. That's it. Sir, if I sent AMI to other region and forgot, then how can we check and delete because it is available? That's what I said. Okay. So that's what I said. You cannot be that careless. Yes or no? You copied the image and I told you that wait and then delete it immediately. Don't leave it like that. You should be responsible. Okay. So, and just in case, if at all you forgot, EC2 global view. Remember EC2 global view? What does the EC2 global will do? It will give all the regions information and there you need to go and check. Okay. Otherwise, go to each and every region and check the images, which is very hard. And then, okay, go and delete. Okay. So now go to dashboard, refresh it. Everything should be 0 except key pair and then secret. I have one instance which is terminated. No issues. And recycle bin also, retention rules, go and delete the retention rule. Did I mention that retention rule? Okay, ma. Any questions? Someone created our batch official WhatsApp group. What inquiry we can ask there? Yes, you can ask there. Sir, will user data be copied from user data? User data be copied when we create AMI to? I want you to check that, Amol. Is this a new WhatsApp group, Vishal, or the old one only? New way? You already have one WhatsApp group, no? Don't create new one. Don't create new one. And delete life cycle rule also. Yeah. They created for MH people. MH meaning Maharashtra. Ah, separately, yeah. What, yeah? Huh? No need. Okay. So please be in one group only, and please don't add any other outside people to the group. Okay. And if you see anything unwanted things are happening in that group, just inform me or admin. Yes, they will. Guys, I'm telling you, this group, you should use it very professionally. Okay. I'm sure that you guys are doing it. Just use it for doubts for AWS related topics only. Okay. And I'm telling you, this group will be helpful for your entire life because you have almost in this batch, we have total 225. It's the biggest batch, right? So if you have doubts, not now, maybe after 2 years, 3 years also, if you want anything from anyone, if you put that in that group, someone will respond back to you. This will be helpful for your entire life. So don't spoil that and keep that group very healthy, right? And then no arguments, no discussions. No one is superior than anyone here. Okay. So keep that group very healthy and discuss. Okay. Okay. Great. Can you give me the final CC for today, please? I think the link is shared in Classroom link, right? Please check Vishal in Classroom, Google Classroom. Final CC for today, please. And tomorrow we work on the volumes. Great. So that is all, guys, for today. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next important topic. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.